And honestly, I don't even know where to begin because my head is still spinning from what just went down. But let's just jump right into the deep end with Taylor Hayes. Because you guys, Taylor has officially reached her breaking point. We all saw it coming, right? I mean, you can only back a cornered animal into a wall for so long before they just completely collapse, and that is exactly what happened here. Under the massive, suffocating pressure from Sheila Carter, Taylor finally broke down. She completely crumbled, and who does she confess everything to? Finn, John Finnegan, her son-in-law, the guy who is literally the biological son of the woman who is terrorizing her. So picture this. Taylor is just a mess. She is crying, she is shaking, and she finally just spills the entire ugly truth to Finn. She tells him all about the blackmail. She tells him that Sheila is holding Deacon's divorce papers hostage and demanding a 2-day supervised visitation with Hayes in exchange for her signature, and honestly, it was hard to watch. Taylor is supposed to be this world-renowned psychiatrist, this strong woman who has survived getting shot and left for dead and all this crazy Forrester drama over the decades. But right now, she is just a terrified grandmother who doesn't know what to do. She's been suffering alone, trying to carry this massive toxic secret because she is absolutely terrified of telling Steffy. And let's be real, can you blame her? Steffy is currently losing her entire mind over Hope defecting to Logan and basically sabotaging Eric's haute couture show. If Taylor dropped this Sheila bomb on Steffy right now, Steffy would probably actually explode, like physically combust. And Finn's reaction to this confession. Oh boy, he was completely shocked, just utterly blindsided. He's standing there looking at his mother-in-law, a woman he respects and loves, and he realizes that she has been suffering in silence under the claws of his own biological mother. You could just see the guilt washing over his face. Because at the end of the day, Finn always feels responsible for Sheila's presence in their lives. Even though he didn't ask to be born to a psychopath, he feels like it's his burden to bear. So what does Finn do? He does what Finn always does. He decides he's going to be the hero. He decides he is going to take this burden off Taylor's shoulders and go confront Sheila himself. Okay, maybe I'm being too harsh on Finn here. It is a noble thing to want to protect your family, but you guys, what was he thinking? Has he learned absolutely nothing over the last few years? You do not just walk up to Sheila Carter and demand things. You don't just tell her to back off and expect her to listen. But Finn, in all his naive, Dr. Good Guy glory, marches right over to confront his mother. He thinks he can handle her. He thinks he can just lay down the law and protect Taylor and Steffy and Little Hayes. So Finn goes to see Sheila, and the confrontation starts off exactly how you would expect. Finn is yelling, he is laying down boundaries, he is telling her that she is sick for torturing Taylor and that she is never getting near his son. He is puffing his chest out, and Sheila doesn't yell back, she doesn't scream. She just gives him that look. You know the look. That terrifying, dead-eyed smirk that means she is 10 steps ahead of everyone else in the room. Finn walked right into a psychological trap, and he didn't even realize the jaws were snapping shut around him until it was too late. Because Sheila doesn't just argue with him, she pulls out her trump card. And it's not a gun this time, it's not a physical threat. It is so much worse because it's a digital threat that could ruin his entire life. Sheila pulls out her phone or a tablet or whatever, and she shows Finn a video, but it's not just any video. It is a deep fake video, and what does this video show? It shows Finn in a very, very compromising position with Melissa Dillon. Yes, Melissa Dillon. Let that sink in for a second. When I saw this, I actually had to pause my screen and just stare at the wall. Melissa Dillon, R.J. Forrester's new personal assistant. The girl who is currently caught up in all that Forrester Creations drama and secretly hooking up with RJ at his beach house. Why her? But then my brain started working, and the pieces started clicking together, and it is actually brilliant and terrifying. Think about it. Who is Melissa Dillon's cousin, Remy Price? And what is Remy Price known for? Deep fakes. He has a history of making these creepy, hyper-realistic fake videos. He used one to blackmail Dillon not too long ago. And we also know that Remy has been lurking around, looking for a place to stay, and Sheila has a mystery roommate. Are Sheila and Remy working together? Did Sheila blackmail or pay Remy to make this deep fake of Finn and Dillon? It makes perfect sense. It is so diabolical. The writers actually tied these storylines together in a way that makes me want to pull my hair out, but also kind of applaud them. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. It's a wild twist. So back to Finn. He is staring at this video, and the blood just completely drains from his face because the deep fake is good. It is really, really good. It looks incredibly real. And Sheila just smiles that sick smile of hers and drops the ultimate ultimatum. She tells Finn that if he doesn't help her get just one day with Hayes, just one day of visitation, she is going to leak this video to the world. She is going to send it to Steffy. She is going to send it to the press. And in that moment, you can literally see Finn's entire world crumbling around him. He realizes he isn't the hero anymore. He is a pawn. He has fallen right into a ruthless, sadistic blackmail game, and the stakes are impossibly high. Because let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture here. Let's look at what would happen if this video gets out. Steffy is currently a walking stick of dynamite. She is furious about Hope Logan defecting to Katie's fashion house. She is furious that Eric's haute couture show is being overshadowed. She is paranoid, she feels betrayed by everyone, and her trust issues are at an all-time high. If she receives a video showing her husband, the man who is supposed to be her rock through all this corporate chaos, hooking up with a Forrester Creations employee, she wouldn't even stop to ask if it was a deep fake. She wouldn't listen to reason. She would just explode. It would absolutely destroy their marriage instantly. Steffy has been through so much trauma, especially regarding Sheila and betrayal, that she would just shut down and kick Finn to the curb. And it's not just Steffy. What about Ridge? Ridge Forrester would probably try to physically end Finn if he thought Finn was cheating on his daughter while she is dealing with the company crisis. The entire Forrester family would turn on him. He would lose their respect forever. He would be an outcast. But the absolute worst part for Finn, the part that really makes this a nightmare, he could lose his fatherhood. He could lose access to Hayes and Kelly. If Steffy thinks he is a cheating scumbag, she will take those kids and he will have to fight a massive, ugly legal battle just to see them, all while the Forrester PR machine destroys his reputation as a respectable doctor. So Finn is standing there, looking at his biological mother, and he realizes that one single wrong move will cost him everything he holds dear. If he refuses Sheila's demand, the video drops, his marriage ends, his family is destroyed, and his reputation is ruined. But if he gives in, if he actually helps Sheila get a day with Hayes, then he is betraying Steffy in the worst possible way. He would be lying to his wife, going behind her back, and handing their innocent child over to a literal psychopath. And when Steffy inevitably finds out about that, because secrets never stay buried on this show, they just don't, she will hate him even more for putting their son in danger. It is a completely no-win situation. And honestly, I am so stressed out for him. What is he going to do? Is he going to try and find Remy Price and force him to confess that he made the video? Is he going to try to hack Sheila's phone? Or is he going to do the stupidest thing possible and actually give in to the blackmail? Knowing Finn, he might try to handle it himself and just dig a deeper hole. He always tries to see the good in people, or at least he tries to manage situations without causing collateral damage, but you cannot manage Sheila. You can only survive her. And you guys, think about how this affects Taylor. Taylor finally confessed to Finn so she wouldn't have to carry the burden alone, and now Finn is in an even worse position than she was. Taylor was just being threatened with Deacon's divorce papers. Finn is being threatened with the complete destruction of his marriage and his life. Sheila literally upgraded her blackmail target. She used Taylor to get to Finn because she knows Finn is the ultimate gatekeeper to Hayes. Sheila doesn't care about Deacon's divorce as much as she cares about her grandson. Hayes is her obsession. He is her blood, and she will burn down the entire city of Los Angeles if it means she gets to hold that little boy. I just can't get over the Melissa Dillon aspect of this. Poor Dillon. She has absolutely no idea that her face and body are being used in a deep fake to blackmail the husband of the Forrester Creations co-CEO. She is just busy trying to manage her secret romance with RJ and dealing with the fallout of Will and Elektra's drama. If Steffi sees this video, Dillon is going to get fired so fast her head will spin. RJ might try to defend her, but Ridge and Steffi would banish her from the building. It's so unfair to her. But that's the beauty and the horror of this show. The collateral damage is always massive. So what happens next week? Are we going to see Finn lying to Steffi? Is he going to start acting all weird and secretive, which is just going to make Steffi even more paranoid? She already suspects everyone is hiding things from her after the whole Hope by Logan disaster. If Finn starts acting shady, she is going to notice immediately. And what about Taylor? Is Finn going to tell Taylor about the deep fake, or is he going to lie to her too and say he handled it? I feel like I need a nap after just thinking about all this. The writers are really not holding back right now. They are throwing everything at the wall, and it is all sticking in the most stressful way possible. We have the corporate war between Forrester and Logan. We have the jewelry line drama. We have Will and Elektra falling apart. And now we have Sheila Carter orchestrating a deep fake blackmail plot to get her hands on a toddler. It is peak soap opera, and I am honestly here for it, even if it makes me want to scream at my television. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think Finn will cave and give Sheila what she wants? Do you think he will come clean to Steffi before the video can do any damage? Honestly, that would be the smart move, but nobody on this show ever does the smart move. Or do you think he's going to go rogue and try to take Sheila down himself? I'm going to go refill my coffee and try to process all of this. Make sure you stay tuned because this storyline is about to explode, and I have a feeling the fallout is going to change the Forrester family dynamics for a very, very long time. Until next time, keep watching and keep venting.